Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live session of GETI Talks. My name is Shilpi. I'm the relationship manager with the Global Education and Training Institute. So, once again, I have somebody who else I know you don't have to guess. It's Hina Adeeb. And because it's a World Radio Day, so I couldn't find a much better guest than her. So, once again, I'll just give a little introduction as you all know her already. She is assistant professor with the UCP University, that is the University of Central Punjab in Pakistan. She is also the head of UCP Radio FM 92.6 in Pakistan. So, ma'am, welcome back to our platform, and it's really, really nice to see you once again. So, she's going to talk about like how radio has actually contributed to drama and art. Like, just to give you a little information, general knowledge, we all know that the wireless thing was invented by Marconi. But the real transistor, what we call the transistor, was actually invented by William Bradford Shockley and his friend John Bardeen in the USA in 1947. So that was just a scientific fact. So over to you, ma'am, and let's hear your views on it.
Hi, Shilpi. Thank you so much for inviting me once again. And it's an honor for me to join you in Get It Up once again. And thank you so much to all the audiences. It's been, I feel immense pleasure to be part of these sessions. And definitely today is the World Radio Day. And it's one of the most important day of my life as well, because I've been associated with radio field for a couple of years now. It's been almost 15 to 16 years that I am into radio. I am a professional broadcaster as well here in Pakistan as well. And definitely when it comes to radio, then I have but that it speaks intimately and privately to each one of those millions. So radio is really closer to my heart. And when it comes to the broadcasting field, as Shilpi already told you, that the Marconi was the main person. But when I talk about the invention of the radio, then definitely there are other persons who also contributed to this particular medium. Henrik Hertz and Tesla, and lots of people who have been into this field, and they actually worked on the radio waves. They actually worked, and they actually originated this idea that a signal, or a specifically on air signal, can be used to transmit message from one place to another place. So I'm thankful to Marconi specifically, who invented radio later on, by using all the theories that have been generated previously by Henrik Hertz and Tesla, and many other physicists as well. So today is the World Radio Day, and everybody knows that in 2011, UNESCO General Conference definitely proclaimed February 13th as a World Radio Day, because today is the anniversary of the UN Radio as well. So that's why we are celebrating this day internationally. But when it comes to Pakistani radio broadcasting, or broadcasting overall, then definitely we have to see, a lot of different aspects to be a part of this radio. So I would like to ask Shilpi that from where we have to actually start. Shilpi, can you hear me?
Hear you. Yes, ma'am. What help do you need?
The question that you really need to
All
ask.
right. Okay, fine. Right, ma'am, first of all, like we have so many FM channels these days, but would you like to introduce to people what is the full form of FM actually?
Yes, exactly. The FM stands for frequency modulation. So when it comes to frequency modulation, so then definitely we can easily understand that this modulation gives us a better quality in terms of voice, a better quality in terms of geographical areas to reach out, and a better quality to reach out a lot of different audiences. And along with FM, we actually started off with AM, that was amplitude modulation. So there is, a lot of difference between both of them, and specifically we can find them as in terms of quality.
Right. And coming to the topic, how radio has contributed to the world of drama and art. Like, why I mean it had gone into the background, when television came, and especially when different channels, cable TVs came into fashion. So still, how do you feel radio has contributed to drama and art?
Exactly. When it comes to radio drama, so we can, trace out its roots back in 1880s as well. So before the invention of television, it also varies from country to country. But if I talk about Pakistan, so that is why I can say that the radio was the first invention, and the radio was the first medium that reaches out to the people, to the masses, and for infotainment. So that's why it holds a lot of importance here in Pakistani community. And definitely radio drama plays an important role, because at the time people don't have any other medium to get entertainment, and radio drama is the one thing that really connects to the audiences, and all the broadcasters who have been associated with the radio field and radio drama field, they have to work on their scripts, they have to work on their expressions, they have to rehearse all the, whether it's a monologue or it's a dialogue, and then they came on air, or for maybe for the live or maybe for the recorded ones as well. So radio drama has been an inspiration to many radio broadcaster. Radio drama has played a very important and vital role in terms of shaping your vocals as well. I think because radio is the medium of expression, so you
Yeah.
can only connect through your voice. You can only connect through your vocals. So until or unless you can generate those expressions in your voice, you cannot, you cannot associate with your audience. So radio drama definitely. Was and radio drama is still playing a very, very vital role in broadcasting field, specifically in Pakistan.
Right. And ma'am, coming to the younger generation, careers like in every field has changed. So would you like to also focus on that? You can highlight, how careers have changed in radio. Usually we thought only news broadcasters or, announcements or something, or maybe getting into interviews. Was that all that we could think of? Now, how has it taken a leap, in form of careers?
Yeah, when it comes to career, then you can opt different dimensions in radio. It's not only being radio broadcaster, it's not only being radio jockey, it's not only being a newscaster. Now you can be a part of programming. Now you can be a part of a news department. You can be a part of the people who are associated with editing, or the production area, or definitely, when it comes to the panel handling, when it comes to the technical side, when it comes to the script writing, when it comes to how to make or how to write news. And then definitely you can be a part of a radio in terms of public relations as well, in terms of social media handling as well, the advertising related to radio as well. So there are different mediums that one can opt, he or she really wanted to carry on his or her career in the field of radio.
Right. All right. So the one fashion or the one, that people have these days, obsession, especially teenagers, becoming an RJ. So coming to that, what are the qualities that you would like to tell youngsters that can make them a good RJ? I mean, is it that you need to be a very extrovert person, an outgoing person who can be a good RJ? That's what people think, because you have to talk a lot. So people who are shy and introverts, can they become RJs?
Uh, that's a very, very good question. There are a lot of students who actually came to me and asked me, "Ma'am, we want to become an RJ. So what should we actually do?" So I always used to tell them there are few things that you really need to work on. Being a radio broadcaster, I think the first thing that really matters is how to deliver your content. Maybe you're an
Hmm.
extrovert person, maybe you have a good voice, but you don't know how to deliver the content. And secondly, if you don't have a command over language, whatever language you select for your, or you choose for your radio station, whether it's Urdu, whether it's Hindi, whether it's English, it's Persian, it's any other language, so you must have a command over language. So secondly, students, or specifically the newcomers, they didn't read a lot. So information, without information or without any of the homework, if you're going to you're coming in front of the mic, then I don't think so that you can justify the medium of radio. So definitely you need to read out. You must have a good general knowledge. You must have a good pronunciation. You must know how to pronounce things, whatever language you're talking. So that's why there are few things that they really need to work on: the pronunciation, the command over language, how to deliver thing, content, homework, reading, and definitely your presentation. And the most important thing is your voice quality. So these all things, collectively can produce a good radio broadcaster.
Wow. The last, but not the least, I know you're running short of time, would be that do you see a future for the radios when, so much of social media, you have YouTube, you have Insta, you have, podcasts coming up. So do you really think that radio would be able to sustain in the near future?
Yes, I think that it is going to sustain. Definitely, it is one of the oldest medium, and the radio is the most intimate and socially personal medium in the world. And though that people are having a lot of different technologies and different kind of you can say advancement in the field of radio broadcasting, they're not only confined to AM or FM now. People are working on DAB, which is digital audio broadcasting, which is digital radio Mondale, and there are smart radios, there are HD radios, there are satellite radios, there are ham radios. So the field of radio is definitely getting advanced day by day, and it's getting modernized day by day. Or specifically, a huge thanks to all the web radios as well. They're playing a very important role in a radio
Yes.
community. So I think that inshallah, specifically when it comes to radio broadcasting in Pakistan, so I see a very bright future, along with different advancements and technological advancements in the field of broadcasting.
Right. And just going like seeing you, I feel asking so many questions. But yeah, a last bit. Um, Radio, like, is there a difference the way we, filter the information? Like, people listen to you. So, does the language and the expressions differ when you are, from the visual medium to the medium of this, where people cannot see you?
Yeah, definitely. TV gives everyone an image, but radio gives birth to a million images and a million brains. So definitely, you have to really work hard when it comes to the connectivity, when it comes to be associated with audiences of radio. Then you really need to work hard, because the people who have been associated with television industry or the film industry or the mainstream the media, they can easily register their faces. They can
Yeah.
easily register their names. So actually, we have to work really hard to register our voice. And now I am thankful to the social media, who is actually playing a very, very vital role by disseminating our words to a lot of audiences all over the world globally. Because if I talk about radio medium back almost 25 years back, so it is only medium of a voice. But now it is not only confined to voice, it is not only confined to vocal. Now people can definitely see you through your Facebook live sessions, and through Instagram and Twitter, and they can connect with you. You have a huge audience at the time. If you're working, if you're doing your program on network, then even you are confined to different cities. But now, thanks to social media, that globally people can connect with you. So definitely, I think that radio is one of the medium that gives you that kind of training to be a good television anchor, to be a good actor, to be a good vocalist, to be a good voiceover artist.
Yes. Yes. So thank you so much, Ms. Anadi, for being here. And in such a short time, you have been able to answer all our questions and, quench our curiosities as well. So thank you once again, and wishing you a very happy World Radio Day. I know your team is waiting to cut the cake. Please go and enjoy.
Thank you, because we've been, just celebrating the World Radio Day with all the listeners of our community radio, that is FM 92.6. And I have a lot of arrangements or engagements today. Specifically, when it comes to different radio stations here in Pakistan, I have to be, connected to everyone,
Yes.
and I
Yes.
I have to be live. So that's why I'm really, really thank it. I'm really,
So,
really,
but Shukriya, Shukriya
sorry.
for yeah.
I'm really sorry
No,
that
extra.
I'm getting, short of time. I'm running short of time, but thank you so much for giving me this opportunity once again and considering me to be a part of your session. It is always, always a delightful session whenever you conducted it, and I really like the way you guys, participated. You guys, give respect to the
Thank you.
other of the
Thank
world.
you.
जहाँ पर भी आप बैठे हैं, आप इस तरीके से जो है वो हम तक पहुँचते हैं. So I'm really thankful to the.
Thank you. I believe there is a network issue, but we would like to thank Hina Adeeb because she was actually busy, very busy, but itni masrufiyat ke baad bhi she was able to take out time for us. And it was a wonderful session. So, on behalf of Getty team, we really thank her. On a very short notice, she accepted our invitation to celebrate World Radio Day with us. I think she's getting back.
जी.
So, ma'am, आप आपसे वी कैन टेक योर लीव एंड थैंक यू सो मच और आपका शुक्रिया कि इतना मैं वही कह रही थी इतना मसरूफियत के बाद भी आपने वक्त निकाला और हमारे साथ आए आप
It's an honor for me and a happy World Radio Day to all the radio broadcasters in India as well.
थैंक यू मैम थैंक यू
Thank you. Take care. Take care.
बाय